Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to this video. In this video we will learn how to write the letter sin. The letter sin is a very intricate letter. Unlike other letters which have a different level of difficulty in terms of being able to write the strokes well, in this letter you will be able to write the strokes, but the intricacy of the strokes is what will be challenging. So watch the video carefully and see how my column flows and try to emulate that. The first stroke of the letter sin is essentially one nuqta in height and half nuqta in curve. We've seen this stroke in the letter ba. The difference between this stroke and the stroke of ba is that ba is 1.5 to 2 nuqta, whereas this is approximately 1 nuqta. That's it. Okay? What you essentially do is you keep the column at 80 degree and you drop towards the right hand side, all the while twisting the column in your hand, all the while doing this gradually. So that's your first challenge. Okay, so be careful when you do that and go slow. The next stroke is actually a half connection. I've already explained what a half connection is. It is essentially merging half the nib of the column into the first stroke and keeping half outside. So you make an 80 degree connection and you come flat by half nuqta. Okay, this is approximately half nuqta in width. Please make sure that you come flat half nuqta. Most of the people, they go up directly. That is a mistake. Do not do that. First, for half nuqta, you will come flat. Then from here, you will immediately go up like this. Okay, such that the space between these two strokes should not be more than 1 nuqta. Barely 1 nuqta should fit here in between. Alright, excellent. Now moving on to the next stroke. This is another tricky part. One of the most common mistakes that calligraphers do is imagine this to be this part. From here you keep the column at 80 and you come down in this direction. This is wrong. Do not do that. What you need to do is go up. You make a plateau. You need to come down like this direction. So you make this plateau whole thing, not pointy edge. Okay, so let's do that. You keep the column up at 80 degree, make the plateau, come down, and then go in the opposite direction like that. Okay, kindly note that you have to go in the opposite direction because the next stroke will completely merge into this stroke. Now making the next stroke, you keep the column at 80 degree outside, as you see above this stroke, and you bend that stroke inwards and make it in this way. This is again similar to that of the first stroke of ba, except this is taller. This is approximately 2 nuqta in height. Okay, this would come down to such an extent that this particular height will be 1 nuqta here from this. Okay, and again from there we make a half connection and come down. This stroke is similar to that of noon. You come down by 2 nuqta or 1.5 nuqta, both are acceptable, and the width is approximately 2.5 nuqta approximately. Then you give the stroke of istiqrar and then turn up. Go gradually because this is a higher turn as the depth is 2 nuqta. Overall, the width of this casa would be 5 nuqat. Okay, the depth should ideally be from this point of connection 1.5 to 2 nuqta. You can measure from the end of this nuqta also. Okay, the space between these two strokes should be approximately 1.5 nuqta. Okay, now again, what is so intricate about it? Let me elaborate on this particular part. This is something that you will learn with gradual practice, but this needs to be done very well. Let's try and make this again. You make the first stroke flat, go up, from here come down. Let me show you what I mean by intricacy. If I draw a straight line from this first stroke all the way till the end, I would see a gap of one small circle between the height of these two strokes. And if I make a line from this level all the way till the end, I'll see a gap of another small circle and two small circles here. The same exists here. If I make a straight line from here, you will see a small gap here. They won't be at the same level. So essentially Seen is a letter which has a trajectory. It's not straight. Although it appears straight to your naked eye, it isn't straight. Okay? And then obviously you can finish the letter. Like this. Even here, if I make a straight line from this point, I should have a gap of almost one nukta. There you go. Okay. All right. So that concludes the first shape of the letter Seen. There's another alternate shape of the letter Seen that we will learn now, which is generally used for Sheen as well. And I will also teach you how to make the nukta of Sheen. First thing what you would do is, you would go up in this direction, turn and then drop. Please note that the drop is approximately of 2 nukta. Unlike ba. Ba is flatter, this is deeper. Once you drop, you give istiqrar and then you go up. And then you can make the kasra. Okay, again we'll learn this shape. You keep the qalam at 80, go up and then drop. If you observe, there is a trajectory here. It is going up, then it is curving till this point. This trajectory will be 2 nukta. And then it takes a dive. Okay, and then it curves. Istiqrar from here and then this stroke. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. What I was showing you was this 2 nukta, this is the curve up 2 nukta, and then it dives and then istiqrar, that is balancing, and then going up from here. Okay, you see everything here actually. Now as far as the mizan is concerned, this should be anywhere between, again 2 nukta this point before it takes a dive. It should be anywhere between 9 to 11 nukta. This is 9 nukta, and the depth will be approximately 1.5 to 2 nukta. Okay. Now how do you place the nukta of Sheen? That is again a big trick. Let's try and place the nukta of Sheen. We've already learned how to place the nukta adjacently, one after the other, one beside the other. You can go back and take a look at that. Here what you will do is, keeping the qalam here at the same point, you will make a mark here, and then from there you come down till you reach the end of this nukta, and that's how you conclude the writing of the nukta. Okay, so watch the video over and over again, study well, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, so this concludes with the video of the letter Seen and Sheen. Next video will be inshallah Sad and Dal. Alright, I should upload that within a couple of days, maybe today or tomorrow, inshallah. That's all I have. You take care, have a good day ahead, and stay safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.